Top of the morning to you. Somebody's burglary alarm's going off. I figured you get to enjoy it with me while we walk. I got some pretty standard responses to that video I made on the police dealing with Nate and SGV like assholes that were entirely anticipated and I thought well addressed. Well, I said that there were probably pistols pointing at them. I immediately got, oh, there weren't pistols pointed. I don't see any pistols pointed at them. I went through frame by frame and I didn't see pistols pointed at them. How about you go watch SGV News? How about you go watch his version of it? And then come back and tell me there weren't pistols pointed at him. Tell me that cops aren't shouting, get down on the ground with pistols out. They always shout, get down on the ground with pistols out. I mean, come on, dudes. Don't be stupid. Why do I have people turn into idiots defending the cops all of a sudden? Fucking weird. Life is random. Second standard response is the cops were lawful in doing what they were doing. They had every right to do it that way. Blah, blah, blah. Officer safety, blah, blah, blah. Absolutely, I addressed it. I said in the video that they weren't doing anything unlawful. They had every right to do it that way. They had the right to do it, but they didn't have to do it like that. And because they chose to do it like that, they're assholes. See how that works? Just like when auditors have a right to be out in front of a business or a building making complete assholes of themselves, they have every right to do it. You know that argument? It cuts both ways. The police can act like assholes too. That's my point. Oh, well, the police couldn't see what they had in their hands. It was night. It was dark. You know, if it wasn't a brightly lit area, if they weren't under a street light, if the cops didn't have not one, but two high-powered flashlights pointed at them, along with pistols, then maybe, just maybe, if they're moving fast, if they're hiding in shadows, maybe. But no, they weren't. They were standing calmly out on a street corner. You're attempting to defend your little fucking mythos that the cops can do no wrong is really kind of disgusting. It's really disgusting. I wonder if anybody's going to respond to that fire alarm, or not fire alarm, that house alarm. If I was their neighbors, I'd be fucking upset. Anyway. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, I didn't point out apparently that the auditors were assholes too. And I thought I did. I thought I expressly said that it was stupid to be out there wearing a mask. Apparently for somebody else's taste, I wasn't... What are you doing? For somebody else's taste, I wasn't making a video against the auditors enough this time. And if you don't like it, fuck you, go make your own. I express my opinions. And if my opinions don't coincide with your opinions, then you're free to express your opinion. But I don't fucking care. If you want a video that's exposing Nate and SGV as being assholes in that situation, fine. I've made thousands of those. And when you make it, just get ready for the backlash, because you'll have a bunch of people calling up your ass telling you how you're wrong. So they can be telling you how you're wrong and how you should be focusing on the cops. Because life. What else do they have to say? I don't know. They probably had other things to say about it. But basically the point is that the cops were acting like assholes. They could have done that manner in a much less confrontational way. They could have done that interaction much less confrontationally, much less. And they chose not to. And they could have taken a second to look to see what Nate and SGV were doing. They could have, but they didn't. They chose not to. And they're assholes for doing it that way. They could have de-escalated the situation. They chose not to. They were assholes. They could have released SGV and Nate as soon as they verified that neither one was carrying a firearm or any other weapon. They could have done so. They chose not to because they're assholes. They're seriously assholes. And if you think they weren't, well, you're entitled to your opinion, but I'm entitled to mine. And those cops were acting like assholes. And you can contrast that to the other 99% of the time when the cop comes up and is being nice and the auditor's being the asshole. And I call the auditor out. Well, in this situation, the auditors were being assholes, but the cops were bigger dicks. They were much bigger assholes. They were pointing guns. They were putting people's lives in danger. They were escalating the situation. The cops were the problem there. So there was a very interesting little video. It's up on Pound Sands. It's the video interview of Blind Justice that I attempted to do last night, and boy, he fucked that up. According to Black Label, apparently there were hours of prep down the drain. I don't know if he's referring to my prep or Blind Justice's prep. I think he's probably referring to my prep, but who knows? I didn't get all the context. But yeah, had about 2 hours worth of prep. I watched a couple of his videos. I read some articles where he had spoken about his military career. So if you're talking about my prep, Black Label, absolutely. You know, you wasted my time. Blind Justice wasted my time. And what did I lose from it? Nothing. Pound Sand still got his video. And I actually thought it was a rather entertaining video once we got rid of Blind Justice. But yeah, I don't monetize those videos. I don't put them on my channel even. They are for the benefit of the community. They are for the benefit of Dennis, I guess, who gets to put them up. I don't think he monetizes them yet. I assume he will once he gets to the 1,000 subscriber mark. But I didn't lose anything. I actually got what I wanted out of the video. And I got good content. I got Blind Justice refusing to state his MOS. Now you're going to say, well, he doesn't have to. Absolutely, he doesn't have to. You're going to say, well, not all people in the military want to talk about their MOS. Absolutely. But here's what it does. For those of you who haven't figured it out yet, here's what it does. It makes him look like he's hiding something. And so I'm going to get, hopefully, a bunch of people figuring out all the little details on him. All his little secrets. Somebody somewhere, hopefully, is going to do an open records request for his DD-214 or for whatever portions of it we can get. And we'll see. We'll see if he was hiding anything or if he was just being an ass. Either way, I win. If he was just being recalcitrant because he didn't want to give an interview or he wanted to screw it up, that's fine. It looks bad on him, not on me. And if he was hiding something, well, there would go his carefully crafted narrative. Wouldn't it? I think it would. Anyway, we'll see what people with time on their hands and enough money to afford a FOIA request can turn up. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you're ever going to go into a deposition or an interview, I strongly recommend you do one simple thing. Tell the fucking truth. Tell the truth. In depositions, even if it'll hurt you, or in an interview, just tell the truth. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.